Hey there, my name is Hippie Viking, and today we're going over caves and the Fae Portals. Caves are a really good source to be able to go find stuff like coal, sulfur, or even gems like diamond and obsidian. And unless you're entirely confident that you'll be able to handle the enemies on top of getting the resources, then I would personally just wait till you're done with the cave and the Fae portal to make your way around and get these resources. That way you have time and you're not going to get bombarded by enemies or anything like that. I will say this, it is far difficult to be able to mine this stuff and harvest different resources while in third person. I don't know what it is there, but something about it just makes hitting the actual rock the second and third time a lot more difficult, or even skinning the animals or anything like that. Are spells that exist out there that make it to where you can just break the entire resource with the first single hit, so then you don't have to keep trying to hit it over and over again. That spell is called Oberon's Bounty. Almost all of these caves are going to have an infestation out front of the cave, as well as at least one to two more inside of the cave here. So there's always going to be those chests and some minor resources down here. I definitely suggest grabbing those before hitting the blue button and prepping yourself up with spells or potions, because bound do show up and the variety is never consistent. So stay prepared. Once you do eliminate all the bound and all the enemies there, the portal will go ahead and fully open for you, so you can just go ahead and walk through it and go to the second portion of this activity. Once you deal with those bound and go through the portal, you're going to come to this deeper part of this cave that then starts having some Fae structures in it and different puzzles and stuff that you have to accomplish in order to get to the end, which is just an abundance of essence and stuff like that that you get as reward. As of right now, there are only 3 types of puzzles. There's the Bastille of Intelligence, the Bastille of Insight, and the Bastille of Agility. Each one I can end up diving into as we go. Now, not all of these puzzles are going to have enemies involved with them. I think in this one, there are enemies in each of the rooms. That is not applicable to every single Fae portal that you go through. So this Bastille that I'm having a very difficult time getting to is known as a Bastille of Agility. These are where you have to try to be agile and use your head to figure out the most effective way of getting up to this essence to unlock it. On my 3rd attempt, I was finally able to make it over the gaps and make it onto the pillar, therefore unlocking the essence. When you do unlock the essence, it will also unlock the door, allowing you to continue through the Fae structures. Something that every Fae portal is going to have is it's going to have this little resting point where it'll have a mattress, a campfire, as well as a chest that always has wood in it. If you haven't slept or anything, this is a good place to stop and rest up before continuing. Next up, we have the Bastille of Intellect, which is essentially just a pattern recognition game. You need to try to go around and find all of the blinking pedestals and then go up and activate them in the proper order. Doing it in the wrong order will spawn in bound, and they will all lock up until you defeat all the bound and move on. Now, the thing about this is you're going to want to try to listen to it as well as see it. If you can't find all of these, then what will end up happening is they'll blink, and I try to look for those blinks, therefore finding it. Listening for them also gives you an indication as to how far or close they might be. Now, not all of these pedestals are this hard to find or this spread out, but once you do find a good viewpoint to see all three of them, just stay there until you see the pattern. You can either go up to it and physically activate it, or unless they've patched it, you can also shoot them with a gun, and that will also activate that pedestal, allowing you to continue on with the puzzle. Once you get that last one, you'll hear all of them sound off in the order that they were activated, and you just have to make your way back up to the essence, go grab that, and then make your way through the now unlocked door, if you can find it. Sometimes I can't. But typically after a quick search, you can typically find it by the blue light that is over the door. You'll know that you completed the Fae Portal system. Once you get to this end bit, there's a bunch of bundles of essence as well as a chest that will offer you extra stuff. Go ahead and loot all you need and make your way out of the already activated portal. And once you make your way back into this cave system, just be sure to go through all the different nooks and crannies you didn't on your way down, get all those echoes and all the resources that you may have missed, and then just make your way up and out of the cave. Making your way out of this cave, you can finally take a deep breath because you've made it out and survived that Fae portal. Good job. Thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next one. Until then, stay safe out there, realm walkers. I'll see you out in the realms.